For this pendant, you're going to want to cut some wire. We want to cut 3 20 gauge wires that are approximately 16 inches long, maybe 14 inches. Then you want to cut 2 other wires, one that's about 4 inches long and one that is about 10 inches long, of the 22 gauge wire. You're going to wrap the 22 gauge around the 3 20 gauge wires, and then you're going to squish it together with your pliers, and you're going to trim it. Try to trim it on the same side. Then, because our pendant has a point on it, we make a point. And then you wrap it around the stone. Take it off the stone. Take your 10 inches of 22 gauge and wrap it around the top part of where the bail is going to be. Squish it together with your pliers. Leave a long strand at the end. You can trim the top part, and then that long strand is going to be used to help create the other part of the bail. You're going to separate the wires on either side. 2 wires are going to go in the back, 1 is going to go on the side, and 2 wires will go in the front to hold the stone in. Now you're left with the wires at the top of the bail. Separate them, pick 3 that are going to be the part that the necklace goes through, and then leave the others. Then with your leftover 22 gauge, you're going to wrap it around the bail to secure. And then you're going to cut it and tuck the wire in under the bail so no pokey parts are about. Then you take your leftover wire and you wrap it around and trim it and tuck it under. Now with the wires left on top, you're going to make some swirls. First you make a little tiny swirl with your pliers, then you switch to your other pliers and make like a wheel. You'll see. And just keep working it with the pliers until you have it all the way rolled up. And then do that with another wire. So you'll have 2 that are like that. And then on the very last wire, you're going to make a rose, and you make it sloppy. You kind of overlap it as you're winding it around the round nose pliers to make it look more like a flower. Looks like the video chopped off the top part so we can't see the rose, but I think you get the idea.